It's a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide with conference supremacy at play. Welcome to UB Stadium in Buffalo, the home field of the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to create better field position. Oh, and he's got some space here. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball at the 41. Excellent starting field position. On first down, it's play action. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
First down and 10. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. First and goal. Looking downfield, it's Cornelius. The pocket breaking down. We pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure and then come up with the first sack of the game.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Going to throw for it on third and goal. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
But to cap off an opening drive like this on a third down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
And they tack on the extra point. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Here we go.
Trying the old counter play here. Gets some space around the 30. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Really good patience here from the back, and anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that second and third level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
Catch made on the out route. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room.
Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass. It's Cornelius. Catch made on the left side. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Caught quickly. Tackled, but first down.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Looking for the wideout. Touchdown, LSU. They finish off the scoring drive. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. That play moves the ball across midfield and is set up with a first down at the 41.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. The distance will be from 38 yards out. He knocks it through with confidence.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, LSU. He will score. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Cornelius. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm a bit surprised they went with play action here on 3rd and such a long distance in the game. The defense knows you're going to throw the football, so you're asking your quarterback to catch the snap. Now he's got to take his eyes off of the coverage by worrying about a play action, and the result is a sack.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 11 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Gilliam. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
The This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to this
end zone ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown. Bulls.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back. It's Cornelius. Looks left and finds his target there. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. Now it's second down here. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And he's back to throw again on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
He's got a man down the middle. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
To throw, it's Cornelius. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, how about this defense? What a job there on third down. Backed up close to their own goal line, come up with a huge sack on third down, and force the field goal.
Makes it look easy. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. And it works. The first down to the 35. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Delayed handoff. Tackle at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Broken tackle. Nobody can bring him down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. Throws out the stiff arm. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. offense back on the field. Scanning the field, it's Cornelius. A quick throw to the flat, it's a screen. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Caught, he's wide open, look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Welcome to a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in this sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide. Conference supremacy in play. Welcome to UB Stadium in Buffalo, the home field of the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Buffalo Bulls. With EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's got it inside the 15. He steps out to the 29. That's where they begin the drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The ball is caught.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Running back with the football. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Catch made over the middle. They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense.
Here we go, set.
Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Caught by the receiver. He shrinks the tackle. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execute.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs.
22 water.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Buffalo. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And here's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks. He can go. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Bulls. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Back to throw. It's Cornelius. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Bulls' offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made by the tight end. He made the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Makes the grab on the move. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy.
Touchdown, Buffalo, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Cornelius. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And Kirk gets Buffalo with the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, they hit this for the 1st down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack by the defense?
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. Here comes the Bills offense back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Buffalo.
Ace, 27, jump.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense.
Offense facing
More satellite. Dog. Cooler 18.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll try to run this one in. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Dropping back, it's Cornelius. This time a completion. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The pass rush gets home.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Looking to chuck it again. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
At the 42-yard line. 3rd down coming.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive.
42 spot.
Back to throw. It's Cornelius. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Caught with a completion. Brought down with the completion. Moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Gives it to the back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball at the 34. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Hit just as he throws the ball. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And he knocks through the PAT.
LSU 7.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to pass. It's Cornelius. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. Finds room at the 30. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, LSU.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
Let's go.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch is made down the middle. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it off.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside.
It's a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide with conference supremacy at play. Welcome to UB Stadium in Buffalo, the home field of the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Scanning the field. It's Cornelius. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off. Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Bulls. The defense contributes 6 points.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only did they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Back to pass. It's Cornelius. Grabbed by the receiver. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield, Leonard Fournette, and, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here comes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Looking to throw. It's Cornelius. Wide open downfield. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. The offense starts with excellent field position. Play action here on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. They'll hand it off. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead.
14, LSU, 0.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Taken in the end zone. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
Completion makes it second down. Looking to pass, it's Cornelius. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 40. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep down the left side. And he throws his third interception of the day. Will not be brought down. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And a handoff as they run the counter play. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Catch made on the out route. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. Second down after that previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. They can try to add to the lead now with a PAT. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Cornelius. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium. Running out of time in the pocket. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. Kirk gets Buffalo with the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. There's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
What a great job here by the offensive coordinator on this screen pass, realizing that it might be available. This defense is all about pressuring the quarterback, and that's a perfect time to run the screen using that pressure.
Queen toward the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
LSU 0.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Snags the quick throw. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And there's the handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Cornelius. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Pass is caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, LSU. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT.
LSU 7.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
It's an out route. The catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with the quarterback. That was great execution.
They'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. That's another first down as they get near the 50 now.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The offense now operating in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
This time it's complete. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Cornelius. Nowhere to go. The ball. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. 15-yard penalty. The offense gets closer to the goal line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulls.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking right, this one caught. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Come to the line for second down and very short now. To throw, it's Cornelius. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
The receiver makes the catch. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout, LSU.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. The defense has got it. It's still a live ball. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. On 1st down, it's play action. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
It's a quick grab. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is on flammable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The ball is caught, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buffalo. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Cornelius. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
And it falls incomplete.
It leads to second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Takes off in a bootleg. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Off the play fake on first down. And he's hit just before the throw.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw.
And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
The focus to not only make the catch, but to simultaneously maintain the awareness and body control. A toe tap like that along the side of the end zone, it's poetry in motion.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
LSU 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
Lets it go quickly. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
42, spot.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. tight end makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Okay, ready?
LSU has moved into the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Cornelius. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that grab.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
And the defense all over that running play. They stop about the 2. The throw complete to the running back underneath. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They'll try the right side on the toss. Breaks into the clear. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll hand it off. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown. Bulls. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. That LSU offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking downfield, it's Cornelius. Using his legs here. Gets some space around the 30. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving this quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. The offense sets up with a first and goal.
Get set, get set. Ready?
Back to throw again. Catch made on the out route. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulls offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Leaning on the run game here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Good enough for a first down.
Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. First down, looking to throw the football. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Past the 10. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Buffalo, 51. LSU, 28.
Return begins inside the 10. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Buffalo offense back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Buffalo. No chance to catch him there. That's another passing strike for this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Cornelius. The pocket breaking down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The freshman makes a tremendous grab there.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Fresh set of downs. First and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown. Bulls.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. A deep shot to the left side. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Cornelius. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
With no time left, they'll kick the PAT as a formality. Surprised they're not going for 2 here. The PAT is good. Doesn't matter much in the end as they go down. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.